Hi, my name is Reilly, and I'm here today to do my persuasive speech presentation. These are my friends Anita, Peg, and Chris, and they are here as my audience. If any of you were asked to save a life, I'm sure that you would all do it. Saving a life doesn't have to be a heroic act, such as giving someone CPR or saving them from drowning. It could be as simple as donating bone marrow to help someone who is suffering from a life-threatening blood disease, such as or blood cancer, such as leukemia. And a lot of these people are in desperate need of bone marrow transplants. My personal connection with this subject and my passion for this subject is because of my daughter Kirsten, who was diagnosed when she was just turning 4 years old with leukemia. She was in treatment for about 2.5 years, and we are one of the fortunate families because Kirsten has survived it and is doing really well and is 10 years old now. However, through our journey, we have met several families that were not as fortunate. Their loved ones, they were not able to find a match within their family, so their loved ones did not make it because they didn't have a match. We also met families whose children and loved ones did survive because perfect strangers were generous enough to donate their bone marrow. You might ask, what is bone marrow exactly? Well, bone marrow is a spongy material found inside some of your major bones, such as your hip bone. The stem cells in the marrow are the building blocks of the blood. The red blood cells carry the oxygen, the white blood cells fight infection, and the platelets stop bleeding. Blood stem cells that are collected from the marrow grow into mature blood cells. Every day, thousands of people search the registry in search, hoping to find a perfect match for their tissue type for a bone marrow transplant. For instance, in the U.S. alone, on any given day, there are 6,000 people searching the registry in need of a transplant. And many people cannot find a suitable match within their family, so they have to turn to this registry. But however, just to give you an idea how many people they need to get registered, less than 1% of the people that are on the registry are identified as a match for someone. And it's very simple to get registered. For example, you can go online and just do an internet search, bone marrow registry. Different organizations will come up, such as the Gift of Life, DKMS, National Marrow Donor Program, and you can get information on how to get registered on any of those sites. One of the easiest ways to get registered would be just to go online and submit your information, and they will send you a packet. And this is for a cheek swab. So this packet comes in the mail, and in it, when you submit all your information, you're linked to this swab that you're going to submit with the barcodes. And this identifies you. So what you would do is open the swab. I'm going to give you 2. And you would take it and rub it on the inside of your cheek for about 10 seconds. Then you would let it air dry, and you put it into this envelope and take the other swab and rub the other side of your cheek on the inside for about 10 seconds. Let it air dry, same thing. Put it in, seal it up. It fits right into this small envelope, and you send it in. And your tissue type is listed on a file and compared with tissue types of patients who are in need of transplants. You can also go to a facility and have this done if you find that that's easier. There are some guidelines on being a potential donor. You have to be between the ages of 18 and 60 in the United States and in fairly good health. There is a process. If you are identified as a potential donor, there is a process that you have to go through. First, they would do a blood test just to confirm that you are the potential match. And then they would give you a physical exam and test you for infectious diseases. There are two methods of blood stem cell donation. The most common type is the peripheral blood stem cell donation, and that is collected through a process called apheresis. They would draw blood out of one arm, spin the blood through a machine, and collect the stem cells that they need out of that, and then the rest of the blood is put back into your body through the other arm. Okay, and this is usually a 4 to 6 hour process, and there are minimal side effects or maybe some flu-like symptoms, because about 4 days before the actual donation process, they will give you a synthetic protein, injections of a synthetic protein to build up your stem cells. So you may have flu-like symptoms from that. The other way to donate bone marrow is through going directly into your hip bone. The marrow cells, and it's a myth, everybody thinks it's painful, I don't want to do that, but you would be under general anesthesia. And they would use a special syringe, go into your hip bone, and extract the marrow that they need. That's a 1 to 2 hour outpatient surgical procedure, and the side effects from that would be maybe some bruising, pain, soreness for a week or so. Your marrow is also usually replenished totally within 2 weeks. There are generally no costs to anyone that is on the donation registry, any of the donors, there's no cost. The patient's insurance covers the costs, and the organization that you register through, such as DKMS, Gift of Life, they will pick up any travel costs. All right, so please consider taking this first step towards saving a life. Get registered and give hope to patients around the world.